Hi everybody, I'm doing this week's Isaiah study from my backyard. You'll hear the stream in my backyard right over my shoulder. I like the sound of the stream, so I hope it's not too overpowering. So this week in Isaiah, we are doing Isaiah chapter 4. We're starting chapter 4, and I'm only going to do one verse and then review the last. I got you on my little handheld thing, and it's trying to move everything. And it's going to be reviewing verses, the last two verses of 3. So I'm going to open my Bible, and then I will all read it together. So you get Isaiah chapter 3 and 4, the last two verses of 3. And I'm going to pause it while I get my Bible open. Okay, I think I've steadied you some, so hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to start in chapter 3 of Isaiah, and I'm going to start in verse 25. And it says, "Thy men shall fall by the sword." And remember, this is talking about the haughty women's men, because they were condemned. "And thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground." So then we turn the page. Well, in my Bible I have to turn the page, and it starts chapter 4, and the first verse is set out from the rest. It says, "A vision of the coming kingdom." And it says, for verse 1, "In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, and only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." So when I thought about this, I thought, why would 7 women want to share one husband? But it sounds to me, it doesn't say they want him as a husband. It says more on the line of, we just want your name. So I investigated a little bit further, and I wrote some notes. And it says, chapter 4 continues the haughty women condemned. They have lost all, even their husbands, due to their haughtiness. And that's very sad. And you think, I hope they learned their lesson. Oh, my hair's sticking out. Because it's got to be terrible to lose it all like that and not learn. So did they learn and humble themselves before the Lord? It doesn't look like it. They are scheming to get what they want rather than humbly asking the Lord for it, and turning their lives around and following Him. I'll adjust that a little bit. There we go. It doesn't look like they learned their lesson at all, and to me that's sad. Sometimes we don't learn a lesson and we have to go through things more than once. So the question I came up with, there's one other thing in there I noticed. It said to save their reproach. And when I looked up why they would have that, it's because they had no children. Their husbands and them didn't bear children before they passed. So women in those Bible days were considered a reproach if they didn't have children. So, but they didn't want a husband to get them. So the question I had for the week is, what is my focus, our focus on? Should it be the Lord first? Yeah. Living humbly? Yeah. Not to scheme and get what I want? That doesn't ever work out right. But to give it to the Lord and work quietly while I wait for what the Lord blesses me with. I thought that's the best way to approach it. So that's what I had for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the stream crick sounds. I really do enjoy it myself, and I thought it's been raining yesterday, and I thought today would be a nice day to get out there and have some time out in the sun. Well, thanks for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or let me know if you didn't, and let me know if there's something else we want to study. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.